Good night, everybody. Right now it's 10:15 in the night time already here in Thailand, and I just came out from the Matrix Resurrections, the first screening here. I know some of you was wondering how is that possible, but here in Thailand it's coming out today. Well, actually came out today. So yeah, what do I have to say? This is gonna be sort of like a spoiler-free review. I try to keep it as spoiler-free as possible. You can probably tell that I'm in a car parked by the lake because there's nowhere else I can do it. I just wanted to get us out as quickly as possible. This is gonna be a short overview. What are my impressions after watching this movie? I don't know if it's one of those or I just kind of came out and I was like, what did I just watch? Like, is it a Matrix? Yes, it is. The movie is about 2 hours and 28 minutes or something like that long, and I would split it into 3 segments. 2 of them take place in the same place, so we call the Matrix. Another one takes place somewhere else. Things are definitely different. Some things are just so convenient that I'm like, especially the first part, when you're gonna watch the first part, it's like, why is it so up in your face? How can it be just like that and so convenient, and at the same time just doesn't make any sense at the same time? So I mean, I'll leave it at that because you just have to watch it for yourself. I don't want to spoil anything here. The characters are definitely showing their age, both outside the Matrix and inside the Matrix. So the second part was pretty nice, unique. You get to meet, characters that you've seen in the past movies. There's a lot of like flashback and connection to the previous movies. Constantly there is some explanation what happened to the characters from the past movies that are no longer there. All I can say, it takes place way into the future, not like 20 years like they said in the trailers, but more close to 60 or so. So yeah, like the second part, I've actually quite enjoyed it when it takes place outside of the Matrix and inside. You get to see again familiar characters. And then the third part is obviously like this culmination, and this is where I said the characters start to show their age and both the ability and how they do things and who is related to what. And I've seen many theories around the internet in regards to this movie. Now, some of them were not correct. Some of them were, kind of feel unfortunately sometimes for some of those parts. Did I enjoy the movie? I think it's worth a watch, definitely. And I think it's a great movie. You have to decide that for yourself after you've seen that. But like, I'd still say that Matrix 1 is my favorite movie. Is it better than Matrix 2 and 3? Yes, but it's got this asterisk in it. Like, if you're looking for action, yeah, you're definitely gonna find some, but it's gonna be a different action from what you've seen in Matrix 2. If you love those kind of crazy fights and everything else in between, then you like from Matrix 2, for example, that fight with Agent Smith, then you're definitely not gonna find that here. There are some fights like that, but nothing near on the same level. The characters themselves are, I don't know, they are there, they're familiar, they behave the same way, everything is great, but at the same time something's very different. And this kind of familiarity and also unfamiliarity is just bothering me at the same time, really bothering. So I don't know, when I came out from the cinema first, I was like, what the hell did I just watch? Like, what was that? It feels familiar at the same time it's not. And when I say it's not familiar, it's not necessarily a great thing. Is there gonna be another part of this? Definitely. And I think it's gonna be more than one. The ending, which I'm not spoiled for you for sure, is just way too convenient, and from the half of the movie in, you'll probably predict what's gonna happen already. And if you've read some kind of theories on the internet, you'll probably know that at that point. So is it worth a watch? Definitely. Go and see that movie. I mean, it's been how many years? Close to 20 years, right, since the release of the last Matrix. So it's definitely, it's gonna scratch that itch. You're gonna enjoy it. It's a definitely, like, action wise, it's probably one of the best movies I've seen this year. I've yet to watch the Spider-Man. It's not coming out here for another, I don't know, 4 or 5 days or something along those lines. It's a different kind of movie, of course, but I mean, I don't want to give it a score. It would definitely not be a 10. It would definitely not be an 8. But it wouldn't be low as well. So if you miss the characters and you want to see the continuation of the story, then yes, go ahead, watch it. If you like action, go ahead, watch it. If you've never liked The Matrix, then obviously don't. And you know, just so many thoughts in my mind. I don't know if I should go and watch it again. Maybe I'll understand it better. But it's not as complicated as, for example, Matrix 2, right? Or even 1 at some point. This feels more like a simplified or dumbed down version, because they do explain you everything throughout the movie as it goes. So there's not that many surprises at all. Like, not at all. And yeah, I think that's about it. I can say that's my first impressions. I'm sorry that I'm doing this video in a car. I literally just 20 minutes out of the cinema. I know that if I go to bed, people won't get to see it. It's not like I'm craving views or anything like that, but yeah, I mean, go and watch it, and please leave a comment to me below if any of you have seen the movie already. Just try to keep spoiler free, please, for everybody else there. And yeah, definitely worth checking out. So yeah, thank you very much. If you liked the video, click like. I know it's not a perfect setting for a review, but I don't have time to go home, set up the cameras, because tomorrow I'm traveling. And yeah, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do, or just leave a comment and that'll be fine. So yeah, go ahead, watch The Matrix Resurrections. It's definitely one of those once-in-a-lifetime opportunities again to see something like that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.